Hello and welcome to all the subscribers to the StockAnalytics.ai. A big announcement today. We've launched the S&P 500 series for members. So what this means is that we're going to cover every stock in the S&P 500, the usual deep dive with business analysis, management evaluation, financial analysis, market sentiment, ownership structure and risk assessment for every stock in the S&P 500 over the next 2 months. Today we've covered the letter A, so all the stocks that begin with A. That covers Alphabet, Amazon, lots of big stocks in there. You're going to see it in the post I've linked below. We've covered 55 stocks already, and on a weekly basis I'm going to be updating that list. You're not, as a member, going to get bombarded with notifications about these stocks. What I've done is there's a list that goes out to members, and basically you can sort through that, you can search through that, and you can find the videos on that list. Okay, so big step today, the launch of the S&P 500. The ambition here is to get the S&P 500 covered before we go heavily into earnings season. I'm going to cover earnings season very heavily across not only the popular stocks that we have on the site that we cover fairly regularly, but also the S&P 500. So we're going to really ramp up what we can do in terms of informing the retail investor, keeping you informed about what your investments are all about. Okay, so I want to thank you first of all for subscribing. We're growing really fast. Subscriber base is growing really fast, and thank the members that have joined already. It's brilliant to have you on board, and I'm hoping to see more of you become members. We're going to keep offering things that are very high value for members. It's $3.99 for the S&P 500, the coverage of all those stocks, and then for an extra just $4.99 you're going to be able to prioritize any stock you want to be covered. You can ask and we'll cover it within 24 hours. That's always conditional on demand, but generally I think we should be able to meet demand. So let's see. So I'm really excited about this, and I love where it's going. And I want to thank you all for your comments, some very positive comments as well. So let's see what we can do here. Let's flip this whole thing on its head, where retail investors are now as informed as the experts.